Hey friends, welcome to my home away from home. This is where I live now. As a mom of two kids that are 9 and just as recently as 2 weeks ago, 13, I have been spending my summer running from one camp, one clinic, one sporting event, one dance and performance opportunity to another, and basically this is where I live now, and this is where I do my makeup. So we are going to do our makeup together today. This is the easiest makeup that you will ever do, particularly if you're somebody who needs to do your makeup in the car, because this is it. This one little handy dandy palette right here is customized shades for you and your preferences and your goals, and it comes in this right here. So what I packed today is my palette, and I felt like maybe I would be a little fancy today, so I grabbed my prep mist because I didn't know how long I was gonna be like driving around today before I actually did makeup, so I could give the skin a little refresh. I did grab 3 brushes. I got crazy today. I grabbed the Pilot brush. This has 4 brushes. There's 2 inside here. This is a travel brush. I grabbed the eyeshadow brush, which I don't even think I need, and I grabbed the line spoolie because I got crazy brows. So this is the plan right here. I got a little mascara and a lip liner. Oh, I got my, we need to talk about this. I have been loving this shiny, vibrating lip plumper. Yeah, I said it. It vibrates your lips. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's do some makeup with the easiest and most beautiful makeup for mature skin, but particularly for those of you that are living in your car. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, I hope you're having just the most magical summer. We are actually we're having a ton of fun, I guess, like just kind of being in the moment, which I feel like is not something that I typically get to do, because we're just usually, you know, waking up super early for school. And I feel like with just a little bit of ability to like catch up on sleep, not getting up as early as like school time would require, I have been a little bit refreshed during the day, which is needed because the days are very, very long. They start at like 8 a.m. here, and then like tonight we probably won't be done till 8 p.m. So you guys, this is from Unique. This is on my curated site. I have 2 items for you that I think are absolutely lovely from the curated site. Again, curated is that one-stop shopping. It's like Amazon shopping, but for beauty brands. It all ships together. It ships free. You get discounts on products. When you buy 3 or more products, you always get a freebie. Do you see how much I've used this? This is maybe like 2 weeks old. Not because there's a little bit in here, but because I take it everywhere I go because I'm kind of obsessed. This is a lip plumper. However, it has technology in it. It has patented technology. I'll look it up, okay? But look, okay, so you're not gonna like, I don't know why I said look. I did want to show you the finish. This is why I keep it with me. It just looks like the most beautiful gloss, right? High shine, which always helps like fill in the lip lines, which is a must for me. But what this does is it plumps the lips by causing this like vibration. It's the craziest thing. It's not a burning. So if you are somebody who's like, I do not like lip plumpers because they burn, or like have you ever used like something feels like peppery hot? This is not that. This is not that. And it has a really nice scent to it. What's the scent? It's faint. It's called the Perfect Pout from Moodstruck. Oh man, I need my glasses. I don't know what the scent is, but maybe something a little bit fruity, but it does give this little like pink tint to it. And after a couple minutes, you're gonna feel your lips like vibrate. I like really like it because 1, it fills in the lips. It makes them look plumper. It is beautiful on its own. So a lot of times I have to wipe a lip plumper off because it doesn't look good on its own, and then I need to put something over it. And oftentimes it has kind of a weird formula. This is a great base for something else. You don't have to wipe this off. So highly recommend I already bought another one because I wanted to get the free gift with purchase like a couple days ago. The thing on Curated is the free gift with purchase changes like every 4 days. So if you buy 3 items from the Curated site, from any combination of brands that's on there, you get a free gift. So you get free shipping and 10% off with 1 item. I think with 1 and 2 items, it's 15% off and a free gift at 3 items, and then 20% off and a free gift at 4 items, always shipping free, always shipping fast, and it all comes together. It's really great. The other product I'm going to use, I showed you guys, I think maybe last week, is the Bombshell Chocolate Mascara. These are both total winners. So now that we're prepped and ready to go, the skin is prepped, the lips are prepped, let's do some makeup. I think I'm going to actually start today with my brows. So I'm gonna use my brow wax from Seint. You need to activate it. You guys, this is Seint makeup, if I didn't say that before. It's a customized 1 compact makeup system. So if any of you have seen, like Mary Phillips has brought back like the underpainting method. She's made it kind of like mainstream again. And that's the like putting on your highlight and your contour and stuff first, and then she puts her own like really sheer liquid foundation over top. So she came out with palettes, but they're not customized. Like this is like 8 or 9 years in the running, and this entire thing is customized too. You could do like a total of 4 products. You don't have to do this big honking guy here, but I love the makeup, obviously. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of my contour and I'm gonna fill in the sparse areas. So like I don't even need to use my mirror. I could, but I don't need to. We're gonna start with the brows today. We are gonna do a simple, everyday mama makeup look, because after this, so I'm sitting in the parking lot waiting for my daughter's music lesson to be done, and then her and I are going directly to my son's baseball game. So we're just doing a little brow fill in. Perfect. And we're done. We've shaped the brows, we filled in the brows. Now I'm gonna use my finger, actually. This is my main highlight shade, which if you are new to Seint, that is what you're used to like calling a cream foundation shade. Sorry if that palette was like completely in front of my face. I am using this as the base of my eye color today, simply because I want to get rid of the blue and purple on my eyelids. Now I like to color correct, meaning, see this discoloration? You're like, no, I don't see it. Your palette's in front of it. See this discoloration here? I am going to color correct this discoloration first. I'm gonna take a little under the eye. A little bit here on the nose. And all that color correction is going to do is it's going to target the areas that have more depth to them. Because this is my main highlight shade and it's meant to match here. You see how we have more discoloration here? If I just keep piling this on here like more and more and more and build it up to a certain level, it's going to feel cakey. So instead, what I do is I will match you, so you don't have to worry about it, but I will match you to a color correcting shade that's going to tone that down to bridge this gap, so that when we go in with our main highlight shade, it's so much less product overall. And you get the real deal, what this looks like in natural light, you guys, because we're in the car. So if you do want to get your own customized color match, in the description box will be a link to do that. And I will send you a step-by-step guide, including like if you need to color correct like I did, what your shade is, how to do it, all those things. Okay, now I'm gonna grab the Pilot brush again. This is a 4-in-1 brush, which is why I wouldn't have needed the eyeshadow brush. I can actually show you. Right now I'm gonna take, I put my cap on sideways, don't do that. I'm gonna take a little bit of my bronzer here into the crease. And we are just going to create the illusion of a more open eye because I have a hooded eye by using something natural looking, but also matte. This is, yes, it's my bronzer, but it's not shimmery or anything like that. So that's gonna be the base of my eye look today. Like, super simple. Putting this in the crease, but also, watch this right here, above the crease. A little in the outside corner, bringing it down the nose, and that's my nose contour, which is just gonna slim things a little bit. So I'm literally going from the crevice of the eye down the front of the bridge of the nose. Look at that. Easy peasy. Now, on my third layer, I like to keep eyeshadow. Just got a random smattering of eyeshadows over here. I'm gonna take Bird with that same brush, and I'm gonna set down that bronzer. And then, because it's cream, we'll be able to clean up this outer corner very easily. I'll use a little bit of like what would be a brightening shade too, just to clean that up a little bit. But you can be a little crazy with it. You don't have to worry. I'm gonna take Crush, which is this pretty shade right here, and kind of stamp it onto the lid. It's a peachy, little bit of a reflective color. I think it's under the shimmers. And the beauty of that is anything that reflects on the eyelid is going to draw it forward. So if you have a hooded eye like I do, we put something darker and matte, like a medium tone, something in the middle, and that recedes the hood. Instead of making it look heavier, it makes it pull back. And then you put something that has a little bit of light and bright here on the eyelid, because light reflects, so then it pops forward, and that's my entire eye look. Go ahead and close this bad boy up. See if I can fix it. There we go. My lips are starting to vibrate. But look how good they look, you guys. Like, the color in and of itself is so pretty. All right, let's do some mascara. I didn't bring a curler. We're just rocking and rolling. This is the brown. It's a tubing mascara. I'm all over the place, okay? Tubing mascara is my favorite because it doesn't smudge under the eye, but it comes off easily with water. It forms tubes around the lashes, which helps protect them. So it's not waterproof, it's water resistant. And if you have eyelashes like I do that are falling out, that are very brittle and sparse as I get older, preserving them is of the most importance to me. So tubing mascaras are my favorite. And this brown is so pretty. It makes for such like a soft look to the eye, but it's still certainly enough. Like, look at that. Before, after, and that's only one coat. And I know it makes me weird, but there's something satisfying about the vibration on the lips, is I know it's working without me being agitated by something that's burning. Now, I don't mind any of it anymore, but when I first started using lip plumpers, anything that burned, like, I felt like I couldn't leave it on for as long as I wanted to for it to be effective. Now, like, whatever. But this, it is, like, the tingling can get a little bit more intense, but it's great. Okay, let me do the other eye. Let's take a moment, just with that color corrector. First of all, look how much better skin color-wise, how much more evened out we are. But I want you to see, look at the finish. After, 3 to 5 minutes of that just melting, like, there's something about the warmth of your skin that this makeup will look better 30 minutes, an hour after you put it on than right away. Like, the opposite of most makeup. Most makeup, like, it looks the best it's gonna look the moment you put it on. You're gonna love this when you put it on, and then like an hour later, you're gonna look and you're gonna be like, how does it look better? Just as the creams start to like, the edges start to mix together. I don't even know how to explain it, but if you know, you know. And I know a lot of you know, because those of you that try other products and like other foundations and whatnot always tell me that even if you like something initially, there's nothing that beats like what Seint looks like over time. So now all I'm doing is taking my main foundation shade and we are pressing all over. I do need to get it up here. Don't forget about your ears. You don't want them to look like they don't belong to your face. So I'm just tappy, tap, tap. We want to go over the color corrector and use the least amount possible and spread it out over the skin. I did scratch myself there. Go in here, like just kind of pulling. I know it's supposed to tug, but just a little swipey swipe up there at the corner to pull my eyeshadow up. And now I'm gonna use whatever's on the brush to bring that down the neck so that everything matches. And we got like wonky lighting here because my sunroof's open, but I just more so wanted to show you how simple this could all be. So I'm gonna take that same end of the brush and I need a new bronzer. I need to get a new bronzer out, but we're just gonna wiggle. And I'm gonna do a little bit here on the perimeter of the face to make my forehead, bring it down a little bit. Typically contour is better for that, you guys. Contour creates shape and shadowing. Bronzer is warmth and a little bit, no, warmth and shape. You get a little dimension and shadowing with contour. But listen, I don't need to contour right now. We're going to a baseball game. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. You see how it all just melts together? Like I just did a whole drugstore haul and I'm so excited because you guys have asked me like, what is new or what is best at the drugstore? And then I saw all this stuff that's like new at the drugstore and I'm so excited to try it because at the end of the day, like I want my channel to be a place where you come to see all sorts of different products so that you can determine what works best for you. Now I know that I love makeup and I can make a lot of things work, but the magic of this is that it all works together because it's all the same base. It's all cream. Like it is meant, I don't have to think. Like I can do my makeup and maybe we should do a video of like me doing my makeup with my eyes closed. And yes, I've been doing it for 5 years, so that's part of it. But the other thing is you cannot mess it up, okay? I promise you, you cannot. So there we go. I used a little bit of Glow Illuminator over top of the bronzer just for that little bit of summer glow. And because I'm red, so again, naturally, okay, your chin is going to cause this part of your neck to be a little bit less tan than the rest of your body. Ugh. I was like, why is that like it's choking me? Now, this part of my neck and my chest, they're a little more red. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Your girl needs to remember to reapply sunscreen down. I did so good on my face, you guys. Or maybe it helps that it's only 70 degrees this week. Why is that? It was 90. I was in my glory days. Now it's like 70. I'll cry. What should we have a little... That went in between my seat. Hold, please. Okay, I'm back. These are all magnetized tins, so you truly get to pick all of your pieces and parts. I just wanted to make sure that this is the one I wanted to show you guys today. This is La Cienega. I am gonna do this one. You see how it's like peachy pink with a little golden shimmer? It looks like it's gonna... All these people are leaving from work. They're gonna think I'm so weird. Okay. First of all, it looks beautiful with this plumper, but it is so much more sheer than it looks. And it's like a beautiful soft pink blush or a great blush topper. And since I don't want to do a lot today, I just wanted to show you guys. I want to make sure I have the right one. But before I get to actually finishing this up with blush, you know what I want to do? I think I brought my sponge. See, I knew where it was until the wheels fell off the bus when my makeup went rogue. For somebody who's teaching easy makeup, I'm sure making this hard. Oh, well, lucky for you, you won't be filming. I wanted to bring my sponge because I always like, when possible, to really press my makeup into the skin and remove excess. And sometimes when my lighting is different, I can't always tell how much I have on, so I like to bring my sponge. This is the Perfector sponge. Highly recommend, particularly for everyone, but definitely new people. This will remove excess and help really press that makeup. You see how there's a little bit of excess on here? Press that makeup into the skin. Before we get into that blush, I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer back because I removed a little bit more than I wanted to. I don't know what I'm gonna do this winter, guys. I'm not meant to live outside of sunny conditions. Okay, La Cienega. We are just gonna use this to lighten, kind of brighten. Oh, look at that beautiful stinking glow, okay? A little bit more. The lips are juicy. Look at that finish. I love me some makeup. Okay, let's pat this in. Pat this in. That's the look for today. I'm now gonna go into this lightest shade. So you might get 3 highlights, okay? 1 to color correct, to make sure that everything matches. A foundation shade called your main highlight, and then a brightening shade. A lot of people are used to like, oh, I brighten with a concealer, right? So same general concept. We're gonna brighten in the same areas that you would use a concealer, but think about it like your concealer typically brightens and covers like darkness and all that, right? What we do is we color correct for darkness to neutralize our canvas. Then afterwards, we can brighten with our brightening shade. And we can play with how bright and how light, how yellow, how pink, you know, depending on what your undertones are, we want this shade to be. There's no like one shade that's absolutely right or wrong. A lot of makeup is personal preference, but I do take into consideration when I color match you, what are your undertones? How much texture do you have? Because if we go too light, then texture is emphasized, all the things. And just using the warmth of my finger to really pat that out. And then I'm gonna use my sponge again, just to make sure that all my edges are blurred. Look at that, so pretty. I am going to use this end of the Pilot brush into my setting powder. I'm gonna wipe off the excess, and I'm gonna pat down the side of the nose. Wipe off the excess. Under the eye where I'm prone to creasing, or where I just want to mattify things a little bit, and I should say maybe take away a little bit of the glow, but it's not gonna be matte. But we're gonna help set the product. Cream doesn't self-set. That's why it continues to look hydrating and beautiful on mature skin. But if you want to give it a little bit of help with longevity and to prevent creasing, set those areas that you're prone to being sweaty or naturally crease. Like for me, smile lines, under eyes, could do your lip line, whatever you want. And that, ladies, that's our makeup look for today. We're gonna go to the ball field after this. This is Merit's lip liner. Which shade did I grab? I just love all these. This is, I don't even know because I can't see. The writing is too small and I don't have my readers. Go ahead and line. Cupid's bow. Oh, it's so nice. Okay, now, so from here to here, we kind of overlined just a little bit. Like we kind of went to our skin because we want to create a plumper looking lip, right? Now, we don't want to just like end the lines there because then you kind of, you know, like what happened to your lip lines? Not your lip lines, your lip liner lines. So we're going to bring it inward. Like now we follow the natural anatomy of the lip in. And that creates like a circular edge. So it's like a pout, you know. Like when you still had like plumpness to your lips, or maybe it's just me. But I don't have any filler. And as much as I'd love my lips to look juicy, I think at this point, I'd look so weird with filler that like, that's not a road we're going down. So that is my liner. I got my plumper on. This is my La Cienega. So pretty. That's our look. Did I forget anything? Oh, I think I'm gonna set, because it's sweaty season here. I need to open my new one, the Dibs Sunbeam Love Beam. Not Sunbeam, Love Beam. Setting spray. Look at the mister on this guy. Set this bad boy down. I need a new one. It's got this cute little thing in there to keep your product all worked up and mixed accordingly. And if you travel, it has a clicky cap. So like the magnet on there is nice. Anyways, that's it, folks. I hope you're enjoying your summer. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. That really helps out my channel. And if you've been hanging out but you haven't subscribed yet, come join our fam. Hit subscribe and hit the little bell to notify you of every time that we upload a video. So that way you don't ever miss a thing. That is it for today's video. Thank you guys as always for being here. I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun. I will see you soon. I miss you so much. Till next week. Oh, don't forget, check the live tab. We're going live whenever we can, just randomly. Whatever time allows this summer. Okay,